Hi, bitches. So, I know I look hideous because of my hair and all. Like, I washed it yesterday, but it's looked awful. Anyways, like, I got a rant. Like, I'm this close to fucking, like, making a YouTube video. And, like, exposing everything because I'm so fucking sick of people constantly trying to ruin my life and constantly trying to get involved and constantly trying to manipulate me and like control me like it won't fucking work. And I'm not even talking about people online. I could care less. Like, bitch, you really thought I care? It's like people who are family members are literally trying to meddle into my things and my life. Like, bitch, you were never there for me, like, ever. I always only had myself, and now you wanna like control me, you know, fucking bitch. Like, leave me alone. You're nothing. Remember that. You have no right to control me. So remember, bitch, don't let anybody fucking control you. Like, I'm so fucking sick of it. And it's like, the funniest thing is, like, my hair. Oh my gosh. The funniest thing is when people try to threaten you, like, bitch, do you really think that's gonna work for me? Like, like, I haven't been dealing with that since I was like 6 years old. Like, bitch, try something else. Because it won't fucking work and you're nothing but literal garbage. So leave me alone. And you will not meddle into my life and you will not manipulate me because I will not be controlled and I will never be manipulated. My whole life, people have tried, like, bitch, have tried to control me and never fucking worked. Like, ever. I'm so fucking sick of it. Just mind your own fucking damn business. These blue eyes look amazing on me. Anyways, as I was saying, like, bitch, I fucking hate the most when somebody tries to control me. Like, leave me alone. I will live my life however I want. I will be whoever I want. I'll do whatever I want, but what makes me happy. And no one, remember, no one will ever come across that. And whenever somebody does, I'll just step on them like roaches that you are. And I'm not even talking about like people online. Like, I couldn't give a shit. Like, I'm having fun online. It's just personal stuff. And it's like, I'm this close to fucking exposing everybody. Like, I kept quiet. Like, you only saw the fragment, bitch. Like, I'm so fucking sick of all the manipulation, all the trying to control me, all the blackmail. Like, bitch, it won't fucking work. Like, I'm over that. Like, I'm over that. Like, so stop meddling into my business and my life and I won't be controlled. And it's not just like, as I was saying, like, bitch, you don't even know. Like, everybody in my family is toxic and I honestly, I wouldn't say it, but it's like, they disgust me. They're the worst people ever. Like, everybody is so toxic and I try to get away. Like, half of them I don't even speak to. I don't even go to family gatherings or anything because they're always like, oh, you cannot act that way. You have to act like this way. Like, bitch. And it's like, I'm having like a breakdown. It's like, I'm giving this way too much thought. But it's like, I just want somebody to learn from this because it's like, remember, don't ever let anybody make you feel like you're the wrong and you're the bad one because you don't play how they want you to. And when they cannot manipulate you and control you, then they'll like paint you out as the villain and the bad guy and that you're the worst when they are the ones who are the worst. Like, I'm not the wrong. And honestly, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of it. Like, I'm so tired of fighting. Like, I just constantly feel like it's me against the whole world. Like, and I know I'll always have myself. That's why I always preach, love yourself, bitch. Because nobody's gonna be there for you except for yourself. And that's not the problem. Not the problem is not the internet. Like, I don't care about those little pathetic jealous bitches. Because that's they all are. It's like when some family members try to control me. Like, bitch, who the fuck do you think you are? You're fucking nothing. You're garbage. Like, leave me alone. You were never in my life. You were never there for me. And now you suddenly want to control me and have control every aspect of my life. Like, no, bitch, that's not how it's gonna work. I don't care. I'm honestly over it. Like, thank you for listening to this, like, rant. I like ranting. It makes me feel better. And it's like, I'm annoyed, but it's like, I'm over it. Like, they're nothing. I just want you to learn something from this. Never let anybody control you. Always believe in yourself. Always pursue your dreams and never let anybody bring you down. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I deserve happiness and I will be happy. And I will do what makes me happy. And if somebody has a problem with that, you can just go fuck yourself, because I literally don't care. I only care about myself and my happiness. That's the most important thing. And anybody else who comes across that should be thrown away out of your life like garbage that they are. So yeah, thank you for watching this random rant, bitch. Like, I'm over it. And remember to love yourself and always put yourself first. And don't let anybody blackmail you or control you or manipulate you. Just be you. Well, guess I'm still here ranting like bitch. I mean, I look over the place like my hair like bitch. I don't care. I'm just gonna rant and speak. Like, I try. Like, I fucking try to like spread the positivity and like, be nice, but like people bring the worst in me. Like, bitch, I go to that dark place and I'm just like fucking like I don't know, like people bring the worst in me. And it's like I hating this. Like, this is not really me. Like, I always try to spread positivity and like, but people bring the worst in me, and like mostly not just people online. It's mostly like, people who are like, I really want to cut them off, but like, I did cut them off, but like, unfortunately, I'm still not like that financially stable to I'm still not like that financially stable where I'll completely like move out of the place like completely. I don't wanna see them ever again. And it's not just that, it's like I can stand somebody like my whole life. Like, bitch, if you didn't know, like I've been through so much and I'm such a strong bitch and I'm grateful for everything I've been through and all the misery and people trying like to ruin me. But it's like sometimes it does get it is a lot and does get hard because like I'm so fucking sick. Like, I'm fucking 20 years old and people will still, like family members, like mom, everybody will try to control me and we constantly fight, like constantly. It's so much toxicity and like I'm not gonna be controlled. I'm not gonna be blackmailed. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? I will live my life. I will live my truth and I will do what makes me happy. So should everything. And I also hate how people like don't go through with what they say and break promises. And they also lie. Like, bitch, if you say you're gonna do something, just fucking say it. Like, like I think that's on me. Like, I shouldn't have hope in anybody. If you don't have expectations in people, you'll never get disappointed, bitch. And I always get disappointed and I always feel like they're gonna change and like hope for the better, but it's like, no, trash will always stay trash, and that's one thing I'm sure of. Like, trash will always stay trash, and it's like I'm so sick. Like, they say they're gonna do one thing, they do the other, and it's like constant lies, manipulation, like breaking promises. Like, bitch, fuck off. Like, I don't need that toxicity in my life, and I'd rather be alone forever and not have anybody like trying to control me, manipulate me, and be happy by myself, because I love myself so much and I appreciate myself so much, than be in some toxicity and like shithole where it's like they try to manipulate me and ruin my life on a constant daily basis. And like, bitch, I'm so over it. Like, I will be happy and I will live my life and I will live my truth and I don't care. Like, bitch, I'm gonna rise above, stronger than ever, like the phoenix that I am, like the cockroach, bitch. Like, you will never get rid of me. And I'm grateful for everything, and everything has ever made me stronger than ever, and I'll just rise up stronger than ever, like the phoenix that I am. And remember to always be happy and do what makes you happy and put yourself and your happiness first. And anybody else who tries to take that away from you and ruin you, just cut them off. Cut them bitches off, because they're toxic and you don't need them. And you're better off without them. So yeah, thank you for watching this random rant. Like, bitch, I'm a bad bitch and I do love myself and I will be stronger than ever. So yeah, slay, and remember to stay a bad bitch and don't let anybody mistreat you. Love ya.